Hello, my nomad family. How are you doing today? I was like actually just sort of slow at getting everything set up just now. If you're watching on the rewatch, thank you very much. Um and you saw sort of part of what I do before I actually that live starts. It's kind of like I try to time it right so that like I hit the share screen and pick the tab to share it. Um, and then because I was just in that tab to get the link for this artist orenob to put in the description. Desmond's Donders, hello, how you doing today? Not a whole lot, man. Um, but so yeah, then I hit the back button, go over, and I switch it to this screen, and then I hit the go live button. And a lot of the times, the music starts right as I'm going live, or very soon after. But I hit the live button and then switched the screen over, which the music was working at the same pace. I don't know. I did manage to do this today. Got that done. JLA, what's up, bro? How you doing today? So I'm happy about that. I was feeling the itch to make a video today, and I don't know, just it was like chilly outside. When I got outside to make the video, then I just wasn't feeling it. So I went in and cut my hair. Maybe tomorrow. I should do it tomorrow, really. There's two videos that I want to put out right now. I'm gonna tell this guy because he's probably not getting my view anyway right now. If it'll. Hi Ray Z, hello, how you doing today? So, yeah, as far as the title, me not maybe living long. I don't know. It's killing me because I did. It's killing me because and it was crazy today too. Trying to I don't know. I usually like go over my head a lot of times, but I kind of wasn't feeling it. But I still had to. I still had to make sure that I didn't have like because I kept yeah. I mean, I could leave his running today because I actually still do have some StreamYard. Why did I back out of YouTube? I still need to be there. Oh, and I wanna. Why does he have two videos out right now? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what I want. Right now. There we go. There we go. Nomad Unbroken is live. So yeah. Today I'm like particularly feeling very stuck here. Bob's Adventure, hello, how you doing today? Thank you very much. Thank you. I waited quite a while to actually do it. I think it's been like I know I cut it before this COVID thing started. I know it was before that, but I don't remember how long it was before that. I think when this thing started, I was actually thinking I should cut my hair. So, yeah, which I mean, it still wasn't long, you know, but I usually like to keep my hair cut like once a month. Thank you, man. Yeah, that was wall, which I don't. It's there's like still some there, because the wall shaver that I have, I don't have any clips on it, but it does have like the thing where it extends the that bottom plate out some, that so that you can use it to like blend, or I don't know, which it's probably no good for that, but I leave that extended so that I don't need clips, and this is good, you know. Yeah, that's what I actually still had like a strip, I was, and stuff like that, and looked in the mirror to make sure the sides were like looking good, and which they weren't yet. But I was like, oh hey, maybe I should just leave it like that. Then I'm like, no. Almost had a mohawk, almost did. At least not right now, anyway. You never know. One of these days, I might have like the real thing going on. I've been like so tempted so many times. Um, RV Kids TV, what is up? How you doing today, Aaron? All right, are you? Wait, if you're the girl, um, I like your hair the way it is now. I think it looks great. To be honest, I would understand how you feel like if it's uncomfortable for you or something like that, but I think it looks great the way that it is. I mean, it's like um, it's got like like some length to it. It's not the Karen cut, which I don't know. It's like weird because I usually like the Karen cut, but yeah. One of these times, maybe just every once in a while, say, "Hey, can I speak to your manager?" Totally kidding. Totally kidding. Wait a second. Wait a second. Aaron. No, I'm not gonna. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, totally right. My hair, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't really, which is cool, because like sometimes I'll go like a couple months without cutting my hair anymore. I like to cut it every month to make sure that I don't get like dead ends and it starts splitting, and I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying though, what is this? Anyway, I forgot to look. Oh, okay. Well, whose video was that? I forget. Somebody's video I watched before, and they were saying it's almost like a zombie apocalypse, and I commented it's exactly like a zombie apocalypse, except for the ones that are gonna kill us are walking around and talking like they're normal. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Um, I knew this wasn't gonna end. I knew because they were talking about only being on they were talking about the lockdown being 15 days, and then they were talking about it being another month later. I knew it was not gonna. People were talking like, oh, it's gonna be over in another 30 days. Then I'm like, I don't think it is, but I wasn't like telling people, no, I don't think it is. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. I know the reason why they're doing that. They're not gonna say that, hey, We'll tell you again in another 50 days because they don't want people rioting in the streets. So it is what it is. I was watching a live stream yesterday. The dude was ticking me off. Um, and I'm surprised because I seen some comments that were like, I mean, my comments weren't bad. I was like stating facts and stuff like that, but I've seen some comments that were like less aggressive to the fact than mine that were deleted. And I was like, oh, but they're still not deleting mine. So whoever was the moderators, I think they were kind of like, yeah. Broke 600 today. That is awesome, dude. That's awesome, Bob, bro. Very cool, very cool. I'm glad to hear that, dude. I honestly, I would love to see all of you succeed. It's yeah, all right. Another weeks. Another week. What? Oh, 3 weeks. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what's happening here. And uh, this time when she was talking about them opening things up, um, I actually had like a glimmer of hope that maybe she got some good information. But she was having a glimmer of hope too, apparently. Um, so, and the oh my god, man. Like I was saying, I'm starting to feel really stuck here. And I hate that. I really hate that because, and it's, uh, next winter, if we open again, um, there's only one league left. And who knows how much of that is going to be here. RV Kids is going to be right back. I'm sorry I'm a downer. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm actually a little bit in a down mood myself. Chill with Glenn's music. What is up, bro? How you doing today? If you want another chill live stream, there's one right there. Actually, a lot, maybe not more chill than today, my live stream, but I don't think they're gonna have a vaccine, IRAZ, until it actually just does go away. To be honest, I don't think we have a vaccine for H1N1 right now, and that's not as bad, you know. Hey, Computer Chick Productions, what is up? How you doing today? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely priority. Which one is this on? Hmm. Yeah, this has been in my everyday too. Yeah, Bob's Adventure. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Uh, Swine flu or SARS. Yeah, yeah. And this one, like, okay, if and and that's one of the things that he discussed. He's talking about, in history, Trump was taught. See, I'm not saying that I like Trump. I'm just saying that I agree with the way that he's going about things right now. Okay, I really, really wanted Johnson to be president. Um, but okay, um, he was talking about, see, I really don't dig when people take a side that I know where he got that view from. Okay, and he was not saying accurate things. Okay, he was talking about President Trump saying um, about, he's like, Trump said something about in history when it warmed up, the virus went away, and he's like, what history and stuff like that, and I'm like, I know what he's talking about. The Spanish flu in 1920, 1918 actually. I think it went to 1920, but it went away when the weather warmed up. They did not have vaccines for it then, you know. So, and he's just like, he was picking at things, and it was all. I was just like, "God, this is annoying." Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Computer chick, we're not gonna get a herd immunity to this. We're not gonna get an immunity to this. And see, I've heard that way too many places too. Um, we're not going to get an immunity to this. This is something that you can catch, get better, and catch again. Okay. The only thing that it's going to do is kill people. So, if you want to see more people die, go along with that opinion. If you ask me, I'm sorry. I see people saying this stuff, and the thing is that that's not true about this one. If it was like, like, I don't know. It's this one is crazy. This one is crazy. Alex Gomi, hello. How you doing today? And that's the thing, is that people are talking about this stuff that don't know what they're talking about, so people get the opinion that they're right, and they're not. This is not something, and I'm sorry, but that's yeah, computer chick. I have heard about the thing about apartments, apartment buildings and hotels, because they were still ending up being close to each other and stuff like that. There may be a second wave in the winter if it doesn't get eradicated, and I think us not listening to things will get us that second wave. And Kim NG, hello, how you doing today? But I mean, that's the whole thing, is that if we honestly did just stay in the home and observed everything safely and stuff like that, it could go away. But people aren't listening. They're like, I want to do what I want to do, and screw everyone. It's gonna keep being a thing. Yes, Z. Exactly. Exactly. We're up to 70. We're over 70,000. When I looked at it yesterday or the day before. So this is not in any way, shape, or form like a normal thing at all. And like I was saying, people have gotten it and then got better and got it again. And if y'all remember, I was talking about how it can create blood clots in the feet or legs, and then they work their way to the heart. That's actually what's happening to kids. Um, they're calling it Kawasaki syndrome. And that's like only part. Chill with Glenn's music. I have given you a license to spam. If you get too spammy or too trolly, I'll take it away, and I or one of the other moderators might freak out on you. But I tell everybody that, um, yeah, welcome to the family, bro. I thought you already had one. I didn't think to look. Furlough employees. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's starting to take a downward slope there. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. So many moving parts. That's and you're very welcome, Klein. Stingray Aerial Solutions. Hello, how you doing today? Um, I'm pretty sure I recognize you, Stingray. Um, I have given you a license to spam. If you get too spammy or too trolly, I or one of the other moderators might freak out on you. Freak out on you, but I tell everybody that welcome to the family. Thank you, IRAZ. I mean, that's the thing is that, I know that actually the reason why I came to YouTube, is because people on YouTube were passing around wrong information. And so other people were getting that information and they were thinking it's right, which is what happens, and stuff like that. And I'm a fact finder. I know where to find my facts. I know which sources I can get facts from that are correct, and I listen to people who know what they're talking about, and either have experience or knew somebody that learned it from somebody that had experience, and who I know who to listen to in a way, and stuff like that. John Chum Adventures. Hello, how you doing today? Yeah, see, the only problem is that if you do get it, you might pass it around to other people, though. That's more what I'm worried about than if I get it, computer chick. But I mean, it is Ninth Element. Hello, how you doing today? Yeah, totally. Weekend RVing. Hello, how you doing today? Good to see you. But and not so much about this is when I was in the van life group on Facebook, you know people coming in and saying, I tried this and it messed everything up. How can I fix that? Like people spray foaming the inside of their door, and we're like, sorry, dude, you're kind of screwed. Just gonna have to chip that stuff out of there, and where who told you to do that? Well, I saw this thing on YouTube, and stuff like that. And yeah, I saw that, JLA. I was there, dude. Super Day 44, what is up, bro? How you doing today? I know Desmond's Donders, yeah. This time I actually knew what day it was myself. I was amazed by that. Awesome. You're very welcome, Super Dave. Glad you're doing good, bro. But and it was like stuff like that was the reason why I came over to YouTube. And then I started finding some of the ones on YouTube that you could trust and stuff like that. And those are the ones that if I don't have the answer, even if I do have the answer, I'll say this is where I got it from, and stuff like that. It's yeah, JLA. I know, dude. I know. Oh my God, I don't even know what the date is, though. I know it's like sometimes I know what date is, but not the day. Today's the 8th. All right. Lockdown calendar blur. Yeah, it's gonna be over at the end of this month. No, it's not. But yeah, like I was saying though, if they had told us, this might not be over for 50 days, people would be rioting in the streets. So they're just giving it little tiny increments so that we're not freaking out about that it's going to be like a really long time. We have short goals. Look, but I mean, honestly, they don't know. They don't know. They're waiting to see when it's time that they don't know. They can't tell the future, and stuff like that. It's crazy that everybody it's crazy that everybody thinks that they're responsible for anything at all whatsoever. All of this is something that happened, and they're trying to keep as many of us from dying as they possibly can. That's the whole. If they weren't worried about how many people were going to die, they wouldn't have locked anything down. They would have just let us do what the heck we want to do. Carpenter Rick, hello, how you doing today? I definitely know you. Yes, Carpenter Rick. And also, Carpenter Rick, I have given you a license to spam. If you get too spammy or too trolly, I'll take it away. And I or one of the other moderators might freak out on you. I did it right that time. Tree running through the forest. But I tell everybody that. Welcome to the family, bro. It was fun. It was fun, Ninth Element, yes. You're very welcome, Carpenter Rick. Some people are like, what did I do? What did I do? And I'm like, no, dude, no. I told you, I tell everybody that, but yeah, I know, Carpenter Rick. I know. I definitely know you, bro. Good to see you. I know Carpenter Rick mostly from Canadian Drone Hub. He's been on their panel a few times, as well as Desmond Saunders has also. That was cool seeing you up there. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. But, it's like, I haven't been wanting to get a post office box because I haven't been wanting to stay here. I've been wanting to leave for like over a year now. I've been wanting to get out of here. But last summer I didn't make the moves, and then the winter season started, and I'm not going to quit on them in the winter season because that would just be screwed up. Unless they really gave me a good reason to leave them. And there have been a few times I was tempted. I was going to leave, and they came back and they were like, sorry, and stuff like that. And I'm like, just no, don't talk to me right now. But all right, I'll still be here tomorrow. Actually, I think one of the first times I was going to quit here, they had a manager in here, and we got in an argument or something like that. And I forget what I said, but he was like, if you want to, go ahead and explore those options. I was like, okay. So I got on Facebook. I'm also in a mechanics group on Facebook. I was like, hey, does anybody know who's hiring right now? And a few of them were like, dude, come here, and stuff like that. And then the owner's also in that group because he doesn't really know much about the machines that I work on. He's been working on Brunswick machines for like 20 years. But he doesn't, thank you very much, RAZ. So he probably Most probably saw that. There were like, yeah, a couple of, and people talking about places where I could go and make more money than I am here, and stuff like that. And not too long after that, the manager comes talking to me. He's like, apparently you're untouchable here. I was like, I know, I know, but yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And mostly the reason why I'm in such a good position here is because of some of the prior mechanics they've had here. Okay, I know I'm better than they were because I've worked on these machines. I saw the way that they've left them, and different degrees of people not knowing what they were doing. Um, and stuff like that. There were some things in there that I knew they had somebody in here that knew what he was doing, and later on found out about why that dude left. That dude robbed them pretty good of like spare parts and stuff like that. So yeah, that was that's pretty much, yeah. If they did find somebody that was as good as me and as trustable as I am, then they would be like, all right, go ahead and leave then. And I would be like, all right, I will, and stuff like that. Uh, uh, I was hoping that was, it's like a thing that they were talking about that were facts, but no, it was just a thing where, kind of like what's going on. They were, the ban was extended to like the end of the month, and they were thinking that they were going to open at the end of the month. And what actually happened, May 1st, was that they started making us wear masks in public. So a little bit more of a, I'm thinking we're in phase 2 now, which is, I think but I haven't been seeing. I haven't really been to the rest. I don't go anywhere though. Um, so it's just, but phase 2 is supposed to be that some restaurants are allowed to open for takeout. You can go in there and order something for takeout, and you have to observe social distancing and. I don't know. I mean, they've already started thinking about ways that they're going to open this place. It's just about when we can. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, it's like a tough thing. It's a tough decision whether to stay or go. I know that right now where I'm at is probably the best place to be at for what's going on right now. In this pandemic and everything like that. I'm like inside of an area that I can park here and not be bothered. Much. Besides, yeah. Um, Yeah, yeah, and that's probably wise, Ninth Element, in a way. Florida actually did that. The governor of Florida told anybody that was not living in Florida to leave the state. Go home, and um, uh, nomadic, nomadic fanatic was one of them. He was like, I don't understand why they're telling me to go home. This is my home and stuff like that. But the simple fact of the matter is that he has a Texas plate on his RV. Now it was something. I think it was South Dakota before that. He gets license plates in different states and stuff like that. But yeah, Ray. You know, what I have right now is sort of a thing where I was ready to go if I didn't get this, and they give me what they have to so that I won't leave. Is basically otherwise I wouldn't get. But that's it is what it is. Oh, I don't know. Each see that's the thing is that each state is given their decision on how they want to implement the lockdown and what their phases entail. So yeah, that's like the whole thing. There are I think 3 states that are not on a lockdown at all, but they're not having cases. So you know Yeah, Carpenter Rick, that's kind of, I like I was saying, I wanted to leave a year ago, even if it means not having such a good place to stay and stuff like that. Um, I've done stealth parking in parking lots and stuff like that. I know that if I go somewhere, I can figure it out. Just that when I got there, I would have to figure it out. Is all. I don't want to be here for another winter season in a way. Oh wow, Ninth Element. That's fascinating. I thought actually some of the Canadians weren't allowed to go home if they were already. Oh no, no, no. That's right. That's right. You can go there. You just have to be locked down for 14 days. That's right. Because Eamon and Beck and Lee from Max and Lee, after because Max and Lee broke up and Lee was hanging around with Eamon and Beck for a while. Sounds like a soap opera, actually. It does. Oh my god. But yeah. So and so they were over in I think they got south of Morocco. But anyway, they were over there, and all this started, and they were like not. They had like a certain window of time that they had to make their choice that whether they were gonna end up stuck there or go home. So they chose to go home, and they ended up having to stay in Lee's mom's house, parents' house, in the basement. And they were doing like the parents were up on the top of the steps, and they were down at the bottom of the steps eating dinner together and all that stuff. It was kind of cool. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Oh, Desmond Saunders, you have an awesome night. Thank you very much for coming by and hanging out with us. Always good having you around, bro. 75. Wow. Yeah, I hear you, Ninth Element. That's I the Kentucky winter I think is like the most winter that I actually, and even with the Kentucky winter, after a while it got to where okay, I'm ready for it to warm up and stuff like that. But disappear. Hello, how you doing today? Yes, 3 of them, something like that. Buddy heater, propane tank. Yeah, that's chilly. What is that like? 34, 36. I think it's 36 Fahrenheit in a bathroom. Awesome, you're doing good. Sharpening knives. I am doing good, Disappear. Thank you very much. But no, there are public bathrooms all over the place. And right now, I'm not using any of them besides the bathrooms at work because the place is closed. I'm a key employee, so they're letting me use the building for I use the kitchen and I use the bathroom, and in turn, I let people in that have to do like certain things in there and stuff like that, which actually takes a bit of my time. It really takes a bit of my time, but right now I'm just yeah. I actually have my mail delivered to work. Yeah, yeah, and there have actually been like one time I came in early in the morning and one of the pipes burst. And I caught it before. If I hadn't caught it when I caught it, the water would have been like all the way out on the lanes, and that would have destroyed things that were like a lot of money, and stuff like that. We would have been talking about like probably $30,000, $40,000 worth of damage. So they were a little bit happy about that. Yeah, yeah, there always is disappear. Always are. Sorry. Um, Bad grammar sometimes, especially when I hit that live button, which for you it's, but yeah. Um, yeah, totally cool. Totally cool. Super Dave. But that's, I mean, I've done this so many times. The first time I did it in a campground with the, yeah. I First time I did it in a campground, and I did it in a shorty van. It was a nice Chevy. It was a nice Chevy. Had like an octagon steering wheel, um, and like it was totally like '80s custom, early late '70s, early '80s custom, and um, the chair in the back folded down into a bed, but you could fold it back up into a chair, and there was a table you could slip into a slot. But that was all I had. I had the radio, and that was it. That was it. The next time that I did it, I had a computer, so I would stay in McDonald's and I would eat there, and I would download movies and then go in my truck and watch them, and then I would go to sleep, and stuff like that. I stayed in two different parking lots. My history, yeah, I don't know. Um, Excuse me. The I don't know. And then, but the last time that I did it, actually going in, no, the last time I did it, because I did it before I came down here because I knew I wasn't staying there in Florida. So I went actually to that campground that I did it the first time in. And there I had power banks that I would charge at work, and I had like endless data on my phones. So I would uh, charge the banks and then go home, and which I mean it's like weird to say it that way because my I was taking my home. But and then when I moved here, I stayed at a hotel for a while, got a room, and then yeah, stuff happened. I got hit by a car. I was injured, and yeah, I went back into it. And that time I was just like, screw it. I'm not doing it again. I'm not going back to a house. I didn't want. I every time that I stayed in a van. I didn't want to go back to a house. It just, it's, yeah. Yeah, totally, totally. You know, I mean, but if you don't have a campground, you have like gym memberships and stuff like that. Yeah, banged by car. That was, and yeah, I explained all that in my why I got into van life full time video. Even showed you where I got hit by the car. So I probably should have took a tape measure over with me to see how long I actually flew before I landed. But yeah, it was. Yeah, this song is pretty cool. There we go. Newfoundlander Ingalls family. Hello, how you doing today? I actually went for an entire hour. Almost. Yeah, I started like 5 minutes late, I think it was. I was taking my time starting, sort of. Is it often? Glad you're doing good, Newfoundlander. About your music. What are you wanting to know about your music, Ninth Element? Like what you play in your videos and stuff like that? If you're wondering, I have working experience with Epidemic Sound. I know that Chrome, totally, Super Dave. Thank you very much. And that's totally the thing about it is not having to worry about, you know, I mean, if I have a job, I have to worry about being at the job at a certain time and stuff like that. But, you know, something happens, I don't have to worry about not having the rent, you know? I just have to worry about food. But yeah, I think one of the, I think the song in the last video that I watched had MU free music in it, which is what's playing right now. I have, this is actually a playlist on my channel. When I set up my live streams, I just play that that playlist, and that playlist is public. All right, disappear. Guess you're gonna disappear. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. Oh, did be, yeah, all right. You play this one in your videos? They don't. Panimore, hello, how you doing today? It's actually, what I say is that I don't get notifications. Most of that is because I have them turned off on the channel, because I get notifications every 5 seconds, like literally. And yeah, you know, watching this right here, this is my TV also. So Um, that phone, I have like some things. I still get. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, when I try to, I have to find stuff that is on. Um, I like either go to somebody's channel that I'm like I want to watch something of theirs, or I go into subscriptions and I'll go through and like after I get like through the list for a while, I'm starting to get into stuff that was like 15 minutes ago. Like no joke. And these are all channels I intended on watching, and stuff like that. They're all channels that I was like, hey, I'd watch that, and stuff. And it's just there's so many people that have like fascinating stuff on YouTube right now, you know. Mm, that's not in there. Hmm. Oh my God, RAZ, I got unsubscribed from you. I'm glad I checked that out. That's why I haven't definitely haven't seen anything. The live cam, yeah, in Times Square. Yeah, it is. It is. Uh, it's very weird. Anyway, let's do this. Let's see. Hmm, how many? Oh, 1.4K watching. Star Wars Theory is live. Tony Damien is live right now. I haven't rated her in a long time. Um, oh, Gil is on. Wait a second. Wait, Gil is on? I'm not seeing that. Um, JLA, do you have the game live stream? Oh, sometimes YouTube does that. They'll unsubscribe you from certain people and stuff like that. Gil Skills is live right now. He's trying to start. He's like he plays games and stuff like that, and he's decided to actually start doing it on live streams and stuff. Um, last time I watched him, it was actually very fun to watch. It was not a boring, game stream to watch. So I am going to end my live stream and I am going to go there. Nomad Raid, hopefully, Hope to see all of you there. You can either be there, be square, or be square and be there. Um, y'all are awesome. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with me. Live free, live for the now, and always chase your dreams.